What's up, guys? Isn't it amazing when you're able to do that because you put the right things in your body and practice self-awareness? Well, today I'm here to show you how to change bad health habits and put them into good ones. Mental and physical health. The three things I'm going to talk about today is diet, exercise, and technology. Adele, obviously many of you know, said, "I took more hell for being fat than I did for being an absolute raging drug addict." More than ever, there is a nationwide concern over the increase in diet, lack of exercise, and increase in technology, which all stem from the awareness against them. I'm going to start with a quick story about myself. When I was younger, I used to be a skinny kid. I played a lot of sports and I got made fun of it. I couldn't put on weight. People would call me a twig, skeleton, all of it. But on top of that, I put the wrong things in my body, did the wrong things. I ate candy, I played too many video games. As a result, I developed a lot of strains, aches and pains, and a lot of stomach issues. So at some point, I knew I wanted to make a change. I started going to the gym, and that helped with a lot of stress and anxiety, and I started seeing results and getting bigger. Top of that, I started tracking what I was eating. I was eating fruits, vegetables, and I started being more social and going out. That just improved my overall health even more. And so I'm going to show you this little video to get you started with some motivation.
We focus so much on what goes on from the neck down that we forget it all starts from here. Everything starts from here. If you're not mentally ready, you're never really physically prepared.
So that was a little video for some motivation. So to start, I'm going to start with diet. Negatives of fast food. So a quote I found from the National Library of Medicare states, "Over the past 50 years, the health of Americans has gotten worse. And now 71% of Americans are overweight and obese, not 66%, which was reported 5 years ago. That means a staggering 100 million people in America are obese. Today, eating processed foods and fast foods may kill more people than smoking cigarettes." Additionally, there have been stories about Subway that have come up that employees have noticed, the infamous tuna sandwich, how it's processed. There's just not good things put in it. But as consumers, we don't know that until those stories are released. And even though fast food is cheap and readily available, all these negatives don't make that any better. Next, I'm going to talk about solutions. So there's so many different things you can put in your body that are better. Lean proteins, fruits and vegetables. Glycemic load helps with your mood. Omega-3 fatty acids like fish oils, those are very good for your memory. Magnesium, calcium, which are very good for your bone and teeth health. Next, I'm going to talk about DASH, and that's an acronym for Dietary Approach to Stopping Hypertension. So here there's a diagram of things you should and shouldn't eat. But essentially what this is it gives you the daily servings, like 6 servings of fruit and vegetables you should have every day. And it pretty much is putting these antioxidants and probiotics in your body gives you the essential things to have good gut health and reduces your chances of getting cancer. And lastly, you know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Exercise. So the pandemic was a big thing, and so I'm going to use that as an example. During the pandemic, a lot of people developed bad habits, such as increased screen time, irregular sleep patterns, and worse diets. Additionally, closed gyms, parks, and things like that left people in confined spaces, which caused a lot of anxiety and stress. So the benefits of exercise are endless, not just physique and appearance. Weight loss, to strengthen your heart, mental health, sleep, bones and muscles, and so much more. So some insider tips I'm going to give you today. I have 4 that'll get you started on your exercise journey. First one being small activities. Make small activities more active. So you can start with, instead of going in an elevator, walk up the stairs, or find a friend to work out with, have them push you. Keep track of your activity. If you show that you're making progress, it'll keep you motivated and try new things. A lot of people get discouraged with exercising because it becomes more of a cumbersome activity than it is fun. One day run outside, another day do something inside. Next, I'm going to talk about technology and the problems around them. So, first one, is the musculoskeletal issues. So, strain on joints and muscles, looking down at a phone all day, typing away. Those things have raised stupid sayings like selfie elbow or texting thumb, but they all put strain on your joints. Eye strain. There's something called computer vision syndrome, CVS. Over 60% of Americans are affected by that. It affects your physical health, hearing. There's a quote that from the Kaspersky that says the World Health Organization estimates that 1.1 billion young people worldwide are at risk of hearing loss due to the unsafe practices, in part from listening to music with headphones and earbuds. And then lastly, mental and cognitive development. A lot of children are introduced to this technology at a young age, and that takes away from their social skills, their creativity, and introduces a kind of a virtual reality, whether it's Instagram or video games, that's just not healthy. So some solutions. Stand at your desk instead of sitting down all day. Hold phone out in front of you so you're not looking down. Blinking. When you stare at a screen for a long time, it dries out your eyes, so you have to blink a lot. The 20-20-20 rule, which means for every 20 minutes you look at a screen, take 20 seconds to look at something 20 feet away. Don't listen to more than 85 decibels for more than 8 hours. And lastly, discipline. It takes discipline with yourself and even your parents. So in conclusion, now that the speech is over, I don't want it to be over just in this time, but I want it to be a new beginning for you. The solutions are endless. You just have to take the first step and self-discipline yourself. This speech was about diet, exercise, and technology, and the education around them. All it takes is some accountability, and you can change those things in your life. So, I'm going to leave you with this. What will you do differently now or even a year from now? Apply these things. I want you to take one thing from each of these subtopics and apply it in your life. And you know, this guy right there, smart fella, and he encompasses all these things I've talked about. So a quote I'm going to leave you with today is, success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Consistent hard work gains success. Greatness will come. Thank you very much, and I'm Jacob Gardner.